Alright, to start off this video, to anybody in the comment section who can tell me what this t-shirt design is for the new Paramore album. I know some of you might be thinking, how is this a Paramore shirt? Check it. Can you see that? Can you see it? I hope that you can see it. Anyway, we're gonna get into the video, because that's what you're here for. Hello everyone, let's get into the video. First video of 2023 that I'm recording in 2023 at least. Today is March 1st, 2023. And we're here to get into Paramore's new album, which is titled This Is Why. We have altogether 10 songs. I have listened to the title track, This Is Why. At that point, when the song came out, I didn't have any intention on making a reaction to it. So yes, I already heard the song and watched the video. I did make a reaction to the news, which you'll see in this one. Overall, looks like a pretty solid project. I'm really looking forward to this. So to any of the OG hardcore Paramore fans, just know that I have only been a Paramore follower / fan since Hard Times came out, so I've really been a fan or like a follower since 2017. Yes, so with that in mind, know that I'm probably not going to pick up on any references to past work of theirs. So just so you all know, as a disclaimer, I'm still pretty new. I think we're just going to go ahead and get into the album. One quick thing, this will take only a second. Please check out the links in the description. I'll add some new ones by the time this video comes out. Just be on the lookout for what I have posted in there. I think we're just gonna go ahead and listen to the title track. So let's listen to This Is Why. Oh man. Okay, that's all we're gonna hear of that. When I heard the song, I already knew that I liked it. And actually, let me post that TikTok that I made a couple months ago when the song came out. Because at the end of the video, Hailey puts on what I'm assuming is red lipstick. And then I think around that time, that's when Rihanna was announced to be the Super Bowl halftime performer. So I'm like, wait a minute. Let me put these two concepts together and let me make something up. Like, my mind sometimes. Oh my gosh. Okay, but anyway, we're going to move on to the next song. The next song on the album is titled The News. And we are going to let Past Joshua take it away. Today is January 13th, 2023. We're going to hear the news and then we will watch the video. So, let's go ahead and listen to that. Hold on. Okay, they have some lyrics going on in this song. Hold on. The chorus says, every second our collective heart breaks, altogether every single head shakes. Shut your eyes, but it won't go away. Turn off the news. And then the next verse says, quite the opposite. I'm safe inside, but I worry and I give money. But I feel useless behind this computer. And that's just barely scratched the surface of my mind. Okay, I know what the message is. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna put it into words. The lyrical content is standing out. We're gonna keep listening. Okay, that was the news. And I can see that one growing on me. The beginning kind of threw me off. I was like, okay, where is this going? I have not heard this sound before from them. But it's different. They're trying something new, so I can appreciate that. As for the song, I think this is, from what I'm understanding and from what I'm gathering from the lyrical content of the song, it sounds like a commentary on the process or our way that our society processes news, and like there's a certain word I'm looking for. It's just like an excess of information just available and made available to the consumers pretty much all the time. I don't know if what I said makes any sense. Maybe if I watch the video, I'll get a better sense of what the song is about. All right, let me put these glasses on. We are about to watch the News music video. It was released about a month ago. It has 4.1 million views. Let's watch it. Wow. I really like the hairstyle on Haley. Looks good. Okay. You know what? I'm realizing? I think they are making this album so that people will listen to their music. There's like so much out there and we consume so much, it's hard to like really sit down and listen to the song rather than just like mindless consumption. And that's not what the song is about. I think the song is maybe not mindless, but definitely consumption of media, the news, and how it is perceived as normal, right? I think this is like Paramore's way of like saying, okay, we need to take a step back. There is so much going on. I'm really liking this message of the video and the song as well. We're gonna keep watching. I think I'm just gonna record a separate clip for the analysis of the news, because in that clip, granted, I think I did a okay/thorough job of explaining what I thought about the song, but I still felt a little scrambled, didn't really have a concrete understanding, but I have like a somewhat better understanding of the song. So to try and sum it up, and so it's not so edited or it's not so lengthy, here's one of the interpretations of the song, if you will. Granted, this is very subjective, so this is not meant to be taken one way or the other. So, the understanding of the song I have, now that I've had some time to sit with it, how I now perceive the song is a commentary on the widespread accessibility of information that is made accessible to us. So, like, for example, there's so much intake of media. It is and can be difficult to find the balance, or at least find a filter between the overwhelming amount of information that is just so readily available to us through technology. And I think that's what the song is trying to say. It's like, because of how fast everything moves, it's difficult to have a emotional connection, or at least a compassion for things that are tough to take in. Oh gosh, I have so much to say about it, but yeah, I don't have enough time. Or I have so much to say about it, but I can't give like a very sophisticated answer. Gosh, anyway, I hope I did a somewhat okay job of explaining a little bit more in depth, somewhat, but we are going to go on to the next song. Okay, we just listened to the news and we're going to move right along. The next song on the album is titled Running Out of Time.
Said I was gonna take some flowers to my neighbor, but I ran out of time. Didn't wanna show up to the party empty-handed, but I just ran out of time. Intentions only get you so far.
I feel like this song could easily be applied to any college student who is procrastinating and trying to make that 11:59 deadline, because I know I've been there before. And if you're in college or if you're in school and you have deadlines, you feel like you're running out of time. I do like it so far. We're gonna keep listening. Alright, that was Running Out of Time. And I think I got the main message of the song. I will still need some time to really sit with it and process the lyricism. But at face value, I like the song, I like the production, the vocals were on point. Shall we watch the music video? Alright, let me put these glasses on. So, the Running Out of Time official music video was released 12 days ago. It has 8.7 million views. Let's watch it. Whoa. The black looks so good. Okay, hold on. I'm already making some observations. So far, this Wonderland or like alternate world scene is really reminding me of the Mitski video for Stay Soft, if I'm not mistaken, with like she was in the garden, like the shrubbery and like the weird face people trying to come after her, but then turned out to be her background dancers. So this part of the video is reminding me of the Stay Soft video by Mitski. This is also reminding me a little bit of Melanie Martinez a little bit. That might be a reach, I don't know. And it's definitely reminding me of Alice in Wonderland. I really like the costume design and like the makeup and hair. Not just on Haley, but like all the other featured players or actors. I really like it so far, but we're gonna keep watching. You better run, girl. Ooh! Paramore is back. She was just in her own world. Yes! That was good. I really liked it. Wow, I like the concept of the video. It was really entertaining. Okay, we just finished watching the Running Out of Time music video, and we are going to go on to the next song. The next song on the album is titled C'est comme ça, which in English translates to It's Like That.
This is the point when I need everybody to get to the dance floor. Just like that, y'all. That, y'all. That, y'all. That, y'all. That.
I just want to hear the one part of the song. Okay, sorry. That's it. I just wanted to hear the pre-chorus of that song, but we're gonna listen to the actual song.
On doctor's orders, said it was gonna help to level out my hormones. Lucky for me, I run on spite and sweet revenge. It's my dependence on the friction that really hinders my progression.
Wait a minute. That was really good right there. I'm off caffeine on doctor's orders. Said it was gonna help to level out my hormones. Lucky for me, I run on spite and sweet revenge. It's my dependence on the friction that really hinders my progression. Maybe that means like you revel in conflict or disagreement, possibly. Friction, or like maybe like something is an obstacle and it's like in your path and therefore you are always colliding in it or into it, and that's stopping you from going forward, or in this case hindering your progression. I'm not really sure. Yeah, anyway, we are going to keep listening. Okay, that was C'est comme ça. And wait a minute. Whoa. That song was less than 3 minutes. But now that I'm thinking about it, the shortness of the song, I feel like, is appropriate. I feel like if it continued on for another minute, then I probably would have gotten bored of it or hoping for something more. But they said what they needed to say and just decided to cut the song where it needed to be cut off. I do like the song. I can see myself liking it more the more times I listen to it. Yeah, this is a song I would seek out to listen to. We just finished listening to C'est comme ça, and we're going to move right along. The next song on the album is titled Big Man, Little Dignity. Hold on. Wait, that was a good line, I think. Hold on. Oh, I can't look away. I memorized all your lies. I can't look away. You're like a movie that I love to hate. I fantasize your demise. Oh, there's so many standout lyrics in this song. Your subscription to redemption has been renewed. Great standout lyrics in this song. Okay, we're gonna keep listening. I like how the instruments are blending together. It sounds good. Okay, that was Big Man, Little Dignity. And yet another standout track with standout lyrics, standout production. Now I'm trying to process what the lyrical content means. I think this one I've been able to get a firm grasp on. So from what I'm understanding of Big Man, Little Dignity, they're talking about a person. I mean, at least from my perspective, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're in a relationship with them. It could just be like a friendship or just... Actually, nope. Actually, I thought I knew what the song meant initially, but turns out I need some more time to process the song and digest the lyrical content. We just heard Big Man, Little Dignity, and we are going to go on to the next song. The next song on the album is titled You First. Stop. Which wolf wins? I guess it really depends. Just gotta wait and see. Which one's appetite's the biggest? Turns out I'm living in a horror film where I'm both the killer and the final girl. I'm not really understanding this yet, but that's a really good lyric. Anyway, we're going to keep listening. I like how it just like breaks down.
Never said I wasn't petty. Never said I wasn't petty.
Okay, that was You First, and I would listen to that song again, and I would seek that one out to listen to. We are more than halfway through the album, and a common pattern or a common sound that I've picked up so far is the, I guess I would consider like alternative indie sound. I'd say like indie is like a better way to describe the sound. I wish I knew more correct and accurate terminology to describe the sound, but I'm especially noticed the similar sounds in the title track, This Is Why, and maybe a little bit in Running Out of Time as well. From what I've heard of from their past album, it's like been very like rock based with like very like heavy instrumental. But, like this one just feels like easy listening and like very like casual like guitar and drum, but then they like smooth it down and break it down towards like a smooth listening experience. Like this is a great example of their sound evolving. Like they're not doing the same thing they did like 7 or 10 years ago. Yeah, that was You First, and we are going to go on to the next song. The next song on the album is titled Figure 8.
Drain me dry, down to the last drop. Pearls before swine, no flowers died. All for your sake. Became the very thing that I lost my way.
Okay, so the song's almost over, and I don't hate it. It's just, it sounds kind of similar to all the other tracks we've heard so far. It's not really standing out to me, at least right now. But we're almost done with the song, so let me not speak too soon. Okay, that was Figure 8. And that one is gonna have to stay with me for a little bit. Didn't immediately connect with it. I have hope for it. I'm not gonna give up on the song. We just listened to Figure 8, and we are going to go on to the next song. The next song on the album is titled Liar. This one also happens to be the longest one. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, that was Liar, and I'm trying to make, at least have this video at least somewhat uplifting, and I'm trying really hard not to relate to that song right now. Hailey's vocals on this song really showcased the versatility she has as an artist, and especially on this album. I don't know, like natural instruments, natural voice, like nothing oversaturated or like over the top. It's just very natural. I don't know how else to describe it. Yeah, I really like that song. I would definitely seek that one out to listen to. But we are going to move on to the next song. The next song on the album is titled Crave. This is like the alternative indie sound I was talking about. It sounds really fitting. Your escapism drives me mad. Hold on. Let me go back. I romanticize even the worst of times, when all it took to make me cry was being alive. Look up and see a reflection of someone who never gave way to the pain. What if I told him, now that I'm older, there isn't a moment that I'd want to change? Lyrics, come on. Oh man. I don't know if I'm crying to this. I don't know if I'm getting like emotional because of the song or if I'm just sick, because I've been sniffling all day. Also, if anything, this song is making me crave like there's like a cereal called Crave, but it's spelled with a K. I'm feeling kind of hungry. Anyway, we're gonna keep listening. Did y'all hear that? Oh my gosh. What? Ooh, that was excellent. Crave. I like that song. That is a standout track. That was Crave. I liked it. End of story. Excellent song. Excellent lyrics, excellent vocals. Hailey, I see you. Yeah. Okay, we are on the last track of the album, and it is titled Thick Skull.
Pieces, I am attracted to broken people. I pick 'em up and now my fingers repeatedly. Thick skull never did nothing for me.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm already saying something, but the beginning lyrics already stood out to me. I'm a magnet for broken pieces. I'm attracted to broken people. I pick them up and now my fingers are bleeding and it looks like my fault. And it looks like I'm caught red-handed, hit over the head, epiphany. Over my head repeatedly. Thick skull never did nothing for me. Same lesson again. Thick skull meaning like you're stubborn or you're hard-headed, you're not willing to change your ways, you're not open to changing your beliefs about stuff. And in that case, I think that concept somewhat applies to this song, but it's more so applying it to people who are stubborn in a way that means that they choose to see the good in people no matter what the circumstances might be. And this person seeks them out, wants to help them, but it turns out they end up hurting you. Or in some cases, not all the time. Even like with this one lyric saying like, thick skull never did nothing for me. Same lesson again. It looks like it's my fault. Like I'm the one, like it's my fault for wanting to help this person and I should have known better. Or something along those lines. I'm probably reaching, I don't know, but that's what I'm receiving from the song so far. Who knows, the meaning of the song might change, but yeah.
Used to it, kick on, autopilot.
That was the album, and that was Thick Skull. I say Thick Skull. I really appreciate the lyrical content. As for like the, I guess like the sound of the song, I think I'm gonna give it a couple more listens. I didn't immediately connect with it. Okay, that was the new Paramore album. This Is Why is their 6th studio album. Okay, wow, they've been making music since 2005, 2004. It's been a while. This Is Why is definitely a solid project, and I'm glad I got a chance to sit down and fully appreciate the body of work that they created. This Is Why surpass After Laughter? At least for me, no. After Laughter just came out at like, I can't tell you like how much of a perfect time After Laughter came out. Like May, like 2017. I think at that point I had recently graduated or like finished junior year of high school. I feel like adolescence or like growing up and like change was such a big theme in this album. Like probably Pool or Fake Happy, Grudges, or Idol Worship are probably like my top songs on the album. But overall, like all together, like it is such an excellent project. One of the favorites. Actually, probably it is my favorite because I haven't heard all their albums yet. So I can't really rank them, you know? Oh yeah, let me go over what songs stood out to me. So altogether on This Is Why, the songs that stood out to me were This Is Why, The News, Running Out of Time, C'est Comme Ça, Big Man, Little Dignity, You First, Liar, and Crave. So that's 8 out of the 10 songs. That's pretty solid. What were your favorite songs on the project, and what video did you like the most? Also, which Paramore project is your favorite? I'm curious to know what are your favorite albums or songs. But as for right now, I think that's it for me. Could you imagine if I met like the thumbnail like me like pressing against glass? No, I'm not doing that. No ma'am, no. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.